Let's have a look at Past Imperfect. He's working up on the outside of stablemates Brave Malala, who's in the centre, and Truth Prevails is back on the inside. Past Imperfect is going around in race 1 on Sunday. He was a winner over 2,000 back in September. Coming off a last start 10th at EPO over 1,400. Stepping back up to the mile this weekend. He might go a lot better there, Past Imperfect, from the KL Chong Yard. And Past Imperfect will be ridden by apprentice KK Chin. He draws gate 7 in the Curtain Raiser handicap. Now this is the chestnut going around, Horizon Lad. Not sure what to make of his form this year, Horizon Lad. He has really struggled for recent form. This preparation hasn't won for just over 12 months. He worked okay there on the sand on Tuesday morning. And he's coming off a last start 9th to Messi back on the 22nd of November. So he's been freshened up for this weekend's outing. That's Horizon Lad, who goes around in race 1. Let's have a look at Joyful going through his paces there on the sand on Tuesday morning. He's going around in the Curtain Raiser handicap also. And his form in soft and heavy going has been quite reasonable. He has won twice over 1,600 metres from 10 starts with 5 placings as well. Has won 5 from 35, Joyful, and he looks a good chance of returning to the winner's circle in race 1 there on Sunday. Now this is the 6-year-old chestnut performer, Legal Lord, who was coming off a last start placing behind Blue Hills in Penang. That was back on the 21st of December. That was in heavy going, so he likes softer heavy going as well. In fact, he's won twice in the wet and has won 3 races over the mile previously. So he's got a very good lightweight chance. Legal Lord, he's won 3 times at Class 4 level also, and he is also engaged in race 1 on Sunday. Let's have a look at the last start winner. This is Blue Hills, who won in heavy going in Penang last start on the 21st of December, defeating Happy Malang on that occasion. So he is racing well, Blue Hills. He's back over the mile again. In fact, he's had 5 starts at the mile for 2 wins and 2 placings. And Blue Hills will be ridden by Jai Shankar this weekend. And Blue Hills goes around in race number 2. Now this is RUNFORIT, who has been around the mark in recent efforts and has still a maiden after 13 lifetime starts, RUNFORIT, but wasn't far away behind Dirac last start back on the 14th of December, and prior to that he was placed behind Coconut in Penang. That was on heavy going. RUNFORIT, he's been placed twice on wet going before, and he looks an each way chance in race number 3, the Track Herald handicap. Now this is the 10-year-old performer, C Bravo, who looks a good chance in a winnable race there on Sunday. He goes around in race 3, C Bravo. Hasn't won for a while. In fact, his last victory was in May of this year. But he looks to be on track for another victory very soon. His last start, he wasn't far behind Undoubtedly Clever. He worked pretty strongly there on the sand on Tuesday morning, of course, from the Everleen Seat Yard. And that is C Bravo, who also goes around in the Track Herald handicap, and he draws gate number 8 with HK Cheng in the saddle. This is the 11-year-old. It's Fire General, who is racing in very good form at the moment. He is going for 3 wins in a row this weekend, coming off a last start victory over 1,600. He goes back to 1,400 metres this time around, and that's his favourite distance. He's won 7 out of 37 over that 1,400 metre journey, and he was looking very well there on Tuesday morning. Fire General, despite his age, he continues to race well, and he'll be going around in the Racing Reboot handicap, which is race 4. Now Contented is going around in the More to Follow handicap. That is in race 5. Contented, of course, a 7-year-old Malaysia bred. and is back to its favourable journey of 1400 metres, where it's won 3 times, and it's having its second run back at Class 5 level. His last win was back on the 26th of October when he scored in a Class 5 in Penang over this same distance, and that is Contented, who goes around in race 5. This is the 10-year-old New Zealand bred 12th Avenue, carrying the saddlecloth number 47. Loves a wet track, of course, coming off a last start win in soft going at Penang when he defeated Boss Cat by 2 1/4 lengths. He's won 4 races in wet going from 7 tries and also 1 placing as well, and steps up to the 1400 metres where he has won on 4 occasions. So that's 12th Avenue, and he goes around in the more to follow handicap, which is race 5. Now this is saddlecloth number 64. It's Rush. Rush goes around in the Auspicious Start Stakes, which is race number 6. Has been a most consistent performer this season, and his last start was 3rd to Good Baby in the Coronation Cup. Goes back to the 1200 metres. His form on over 1200 is still impressive. He's won 4 from 15 over the journey, and he'll be ridden by Jai Shankar on the weekend. That is Rush. He goes around in race 6. Let's have a look at Pisces Star, who will be resuming for the new stable this weekend. It is now trained by Stephen Cook. Hasn't raced since the 20th of July. Won 5 races as a 3-year-old, and he worked impressively there on Tuesday morning along the sand. And it'll be interesting to see how he goes first up on Sunday. He's won 4 from 11 over 1200 metres. Has won in soft or heavy going before. And Pisces Star goes around in race 6, the Auspicious Start Stakes.